What's up, listeners? The makers here. Good night to everyone that maybe in around Southeast Asia. In Indonesia, it's I think 10 a.m. Yeah. I think the for night is 10 a.m. So uh, tonight I'm do some of the recording again, and it's approximately 1 hour before the daily reset. So first of all, let's see what we have in the shop. Nothing good so far. For the Guild Wars, I forgot I forgot to record it. Also because I played the Guild War at my office when the like break time I played, and so I forgot to record it also because I think I don't have like maybe space for me to do the recording at the office. So tonight I want to do some discussion about one of the Net 5 monster. Actually, from this day on, I want to like see the channel, and usually the channel that like will always be raining Net 5 is channel 141. And like yesterday or 2 days ago, I see the channel like wait let's move to channel 141, right? 141. Okay. Yeah, so like I say, yesterday or 2 days ago, I like scout in the multiple channel like 141, 150, 169, 167, 170, and one or something that intrigued me, that the Net 5 that many people get for the summon, it's the Sea Emperor, like you know the Sea Emperor. I have one in here. Okay. Yeah, for me I have one of the Sea Emperor, the fire one. You can see the name is Okeanos. So today I want to do some discussion, my opinion for the the Sea Emperor, because as I told you earlier, many people like yesterday or 2 days ago got Sea Emperor. So I want to share my opinion about this Net 5 monster. Okay, so like you always know that many of the Net 5 monster consist of 5 elements: fire, water, wind, light, dark. And for the Sea Emperor specifically, wait, let's see the monster from here. Okay. For me, Sea Emperor is a net 5 with many utility. They very versatile and can help us to many battle, like for the guild, TOA, or maybe arena for offense and defense. But mainly for arena, many people use Sea Emperor for offense only. I think I rarely see Sea Emperor that used for defense. So let's start the discussion first with the Fire Sea Emperor or Keanos. I have one in my monster collection, and if you can see, basically all the Sea Emperor have the first skill same with each other. The first skill is very good. It's power surge, attack an enemy, dealing damage and transferring a weakening effect on you to the enemy. So with the first skill, you attack the enemy, and if you have any debuff on you, it will be transferred to the monster that you attack. So maybe let's say if you have a defense debuff, like maybe from Annabelle or maybe from Bella Neon, you can transfer it back, or maybe you can transfer it to else monster, and the defense debuff will be in that monster. Okay. The next one is Spear of Devastation. Is a single attack, but first attack can remove randomly buff in enemy monster, and the second attack, it will reset the cooldown of any skill. So if you can see, attack the enemy 2 times with each attack. First, it will be removing one beneficial effect, and the second will set back the target skill to max cooldown. It's same like Zyros, but the difference is Zyros is an AoE, resetting max cooldown, but for the Okeanos, or I think the light and the dark one also have this skill. It only attack one monster. And the third one, for the third skill, every Sea Emperor have their own unique skill. For the fire one is Drain of Stone. I like it a lot because it can give stun, and it's an AoE attack stun. But the special is your attack bar will be recovered by 25% for each enemy stun by this attack. So like maybe you attack in arena, you can cast this skill, Rain of Stone, and 4 of the monster get stunned. It means basically you get another turn after you do this skill. Okay, or maybe in the guild war, because it's only got 3 monster, you can get like 75% attack bar if all the monster get the stun. So I think that every skill that Okeanos have, it's very helpful for us to like take the control of the battle, from the Rain of Stones, the spear, until the first skill, the power surge. The second one is the water, and the name is like the Greek god, the god of the sea, Poseidon. And you can see that the second and the third skill is very different than the Okeanos. but the first skill is still the same. So let's see from the second skill. It's a sweeping wave, all enemy an AoE, and preventing them from using skill with cooltime for one turn. So basically it's different than Okeanos. Okeanos is a single attack but max cooldown. For Poseidon, it's an AoE attack, but only preventing enemy to use their skill for one turn. Okay, so for the third skill, it's called Maelstrom. Attack all enemy, decreasing their attack by 75% each, and slowing down their attack speed for 2 turns. So if you can get like the first turn using this Poseidon, you can decrease the attack bar and give them slow, like attack speed debuff. So for that monster to go to 100% attack bar, it will take like much longer than they can do. So I think the Poseidon also a very good monster. He is a hit point monster, but for Okeanos is a attack type monster. And I think for Okeanos, for the awakening you get the critical rate by 15%, but for Poseidon I think accuracy by 35%. So for the awakening, I think I like Okeanos better because you can get the critical rate 50%. But for the attack leader, the Poseidon get the good attack leader than the Okeanos. The Poseidon, you can increase the attack power of allied monster by 33%. It's same like Zyros. But for the Okeanos is accuracy of all monster by 41%. Yeah, maybe if you run like a combo that do debuff to other monster, I think it's good maybe. But usually we like attack speed leader, attack power leader, or maybe a hit point leader. But for accuracy, I think it's the less like for player to use the accuracy leader. So let's go to the wind one. For the wind one, for awakening, same as the Poseidon, accuracy by 25%. The wind one is named Triton. And the leader skill is increased defense of allied monster. Yeah, maybe if you use like copper, or maybe the fire Frankenstein, I think it will be a good skill leader. So the first skill is still the same. The second skill is same like the Poseidon. And for the third skill, it's called Mega Tsunami. Wow, it's a good name. Attack all enemies with a massive tidal wave, removing all beneficial effect on the enemy and decrease the attack bar of each enemy by 25%. So basically, you will try to make Triton fast, but not so fast. So like, if you against Chloe, you try to move after Chloe move. Usually Chloe move and buff Fanatic, then you move and you use this skill Mega Tsunami. It will remove all the Fanatic buff from Chloe and decrease the attack bar of each enemy by 25%. So you 25%, I think it's pretty a pretty big gap, and it can make, if you also have like a Bernard or Chloe, it can make all of your monster that maybe doesn't have a good speed still can move first instead of the arena defense monster. Okay, the next one is the light one. The name is Pontos. For the awakening, resistance by 25%. Yeah, maybe. I think yeah, okay, it's good maybe. But the attack for the leader skill, it's maybe, if you can say, many player really like this leader skill. Increase the attack speed of ally monster by 24%, and the leader skill is useful for any type of battle, for guild war, for arena, for dungeon. It all can be done. And for the second skill, I think I was wrong. It's not same like the fire one, but it's same like the water and the wind one. So it's a sweeping wave. But for the third skill, it's called the sanctuary. Remove all harmful effect on all ally and grant them immunity and invincibility for 1 turn. Many people say that this skill like the second grade fanatic, I think, because fanatic give 1 invincibility and 2 immunity buff, but for this it's only give immunity for 1 turn. So it's like this, guys. If you give them all sanctuary, but all of your monster move first than the arena defense, basically you like don't have any immunity, right? And if the arena defense may be some type of like a tanky one or bruises one, they can sustain the attack from you, and the next turn they can attack back, and maybe they can land some debuff to your monster, right? So I think it's not do so well, but it will do so well if you make this Pontos, I think I said it right, Pontos slow, and let the other monster in your arena offense or maybe in your guild war move first, then Pontos move, or maybe like not the last, like the second last. Okay, the last one is Mananan. You guys, if I say in Indonesia, it's like Mananan, like that. But maybe if I do it like in English, Mananan. Okay, it's a dark Poseidon. A Dark Sea Emperor. It's attack type monster, same as Okeanos. Oh, the light one is a support and the wind one is a defense type monster. Okay, so it's attack type monster. The second skill is same as the Okeanos, and the third skill is a passive King of the Ruin. Attacks deals 50% increased damage on enemy under harmful effect. Also, attack will deal 50% increased damage on enemy that do not have any beneficial effect. Basically, I think this is a long sentence, guys. Basically, you save from this passive if you have beneficial effect, even it's only one. You will save from this passive. Okay, but if you don't have any beneficial effect and like no beneficial effect, or maybe you have a harmful effect, even only one, the attack from this Dark Sea Emperor will deal 50% more damage. I think it's not so good passive guy for me, because for my personal opinion, come on, you will have beneficial effect, right? You will get your attack buff, you will get your defense buff, or maybe you get immunity. No monster doesn't have any beneficial effect, but I don't know if you have a beneficial effect but you also have harmful effect, right? Maybe still the Dark Sea Emperor get more damage. Okay, so guys, I think for my personal opinion, I think the number one Sea Emperor, for my opinion, is the Wind one. Yeah, no doubt about that. Because I'm very like the third skill, removing all beneficial effect and still decrease the attack bar. Yeah. So if I want to say like from number 1 to number 5, it will be Triton. Yeah, Triton is the number 1, no doubt about it. I still debating between the fire one and the water one, but but I think the number 2, it will be the Poseidon, because I think between the Poseidon and the Okeanos is still tied, but the Poseidon have this leader skill, and it's really a good leader skill like Zyros, So the number 2 is Poseidon. The number 3 will be the Fire Sea Emperor Okeanos, and for me the light one and the dark one, I think it's not so good, guys. I mean all the Nat 5 monster is good, but if you compare for the other element or like the other brothers, I think the light one and the dark one don't have many usefulness in the game, maybe. But if you have another opinion, I love to hear that. And for the rule, I think it's very much the same. For the Poseidon and the Triton, the mindset, I will use Despair, because it gives you another utility, the stun, and the offset. For Sea Emperor, I usually use Revenge. Yeah. If not Revenge, I use Focus to increase the accuracy, so the skill can land the debuff. But for Okeanos, personally, I use Rage Energy. Why I use Rage? Because I try to have more damage with the critical damage, and the offset, it's because I don't have a good offset for now for Okeanos. All the good offset I give to like Thiomas, Perna, and Zyros. So the offset I use is energy. Also for the attack type monster, Okeanos hit point is pretty high, so he can take some hit. yeah, but for me guys, the I hope to get maybe Triton or Poseidon, and I think I can use it for my arena offense or guild offense. Yeah, so guys, I think it's all that I can have for today recording. It's all about Sea Emperor. You can see now my stat for my fire Sea Emperor Okeanos. You can see a decent crit rate, decent crit damage. For accuracy also, I think it's pretty decent, 45%. Speed, I think I try to take more speed, but if I combo it with Bernard and Chloe, Okeanos also can move faster. For the skill, all my Devilmon is go to the first skill, so it's already max. I hope I can max it for this second skills, because if you can see this, if it's max, for the 25% it will be like 25 plus 15, it's 40% chance to stun. So guys, that's all for today. If you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. So the makers out. Peace.